In the annals of video game history, few tales are as intriguing and enigmatic as that of Polybius, a supposed arcade game that emerged in the early 1980s. The narrative surrounding Polybius combines elements of urban legend, psychological experimentation, and conspiracy theories, captivating gamers and enthusiasts for decades. Despite extensive investigation, definitive proof of the game's existence remains elusive, leading many to speculate on the truth behind this cryptic phenomenon. The origins of Polybius. The story of Polybius first surfaced in the early 2000s, with the earliest references dating back to an online forum in 2000. According to the legend, Polybius was a mysterious arcade game that appeared in a few arcades in Portland, Oregon in 1981. Players described it as an addictive, mind-bending experience featuring rapidly changing graphics and soundscapes designed to create an intense psychological effect. Those who played it reported experiencing strange side effects, including nausea, nightmares, and even amnesia. The name Polybius itself is derived from the ancient Greek historian Polybius, known for his writings on the rise of the Roman Empire and his theories on the nature of history. The title adds an air of intellectual intrigue to the game, suggesting that its content might be linked to deeper psychological or philosophical themes. The alleged side effects of the Polybius arcade game. The tale of Polybius, the mysterious arcade game rumored to have surfaced in the early 1980s, is as captivating as it is unsettling. Described as a psychological experiment in the form of a video game, Polybius has become synonymous with a host of bizarre side effects claimed by those who purportedly played it. While the game itself remains a topic of speculation, the alleged side effects offer a fascinating glimpse into the fears and anxieties surrounding gaming and technology. Allegations of psychological impact. The most notable side effects associated with Polybius focus on its psychological impact. Players reportedly experienced severe addiction. Many claimed that Polybius was so addictive that individuals found themselves returning to the arcade repeatedly, neglecting work, school, and personal relationships. This narrative plays into societal fears about gaming addiction and the capacity of video games to captivate players to an unhealthy degree. Nightmares and hallucinations. Accounts suggest that players experienced vivid nightmares and unsettling hallucinations following gameplay. Some described visuals from the game invading their dreams, blurring the lines between reality and the game world. This notion of a game haunting its players taps into deep-rooted fears about technology's influence on mental health. Memory loss. One of the more alarming claims was that some players experienced memory gaps after playing Polybius. This loss of memory raises questions about the potential effects of high-stress gaming experiences and whether certain types of gameplay could have lasting impacts on cognitive function. Physical symptoms. In addition to psychological disturbances, alleged physical side effects were also reported. Nausea and dizziness. Players claim to have felt dizzy or nauseous while playing, likely attributed to the rapid and intense visual stimuli presented in the game. The combination of fast-moving graphics and unsettling audio might have contributed to a sensory overload. Seizures. While no documented cases exist, some players reportedly experience seizures during or after playing. This claim echoes concerns raised about certain video games' visual patterns and their potential to trigger seizures in susceptible individuals. The origins of the side effects narrative. The narrative surrounding Polybius and its side effects likely emerged as a cautionary tale reflecting societal anxieties of the time. The 1980s was a period of rapid technological advancement, with video games transitioning from simple entertainment to complex experiences. Concerns about the impact of video games on mental health, particularly among young people, were becoming increasingly prominent. As the Polybius legend spread, these alleged side effects reinforced fears about the potential dangers of gaming. They serve as a metaphor for the larger discourse on technology's ability to manipulate and control users, resonating with those wary of the new digital landscape. Cultural reflection. The side effects associated with Polybius offer a glimpse into the cultural psyche surrounding video games. They highlight the tension between entertainment and potential harm, capturing the imagination of those who are both fascinated and fearful of the influence of technology. Government involvement. The conspiracy theory. The most compelling aspect of the Polybius myth is the suggestion that it was a product of covert government operations. Various theories propose that the U.S., military or agencies like the CIA were behind the game, using it as part of a secret research program on mind control and psychological manipulation. This theory draws parallels to real-life projects, such as MK Ultra, which involved unethical experiments on unwitting subjects. The idea that a seemingly innocuous arcade game could serve as a tool for such sinister purposes resonated with the public's fears during the Cold War era, a time when distrust in government actions was rampant. Psychological experimentation and social control. The concept of video games as vehicles for psychological experimentation taps into broader concerns about technology's influence over human behavior. Polybius became emblematic of fears that entertainment mediums could be used for manipulation and social control. As the legend spread, discussions arose about the potential for video games to impact mental health, particularly among children and adolescents. The idea that a game could induce severe psychological effects further fueled the belief that Polybius was more than just a game, it was a deliberate attempt to exploit the vulnerabilities of its players. The role of urban legends. Polybius serves as a quintessential example of an urban legend, an engaging story that captures the imagination and spreads through word of mouth. The game's mystique grew as individuals recounted their experiences and speculated about its origins. The absence of concrete evidence only added to its allure, allowing it to thrive in online communities and social media. Many enthusiasts and researchers have attempted to trace the roots of the Polybius legend, uncovering a complex interplay of folklore, cultural anxieties, and the evolution of gaming. The story reflects broader societal concerns about technology, addiction, and the consequences of immersive entertainment. Modern interpretations. In recent years, the Polybius myth has been referenced in various media, from documentaries to video games, showcasing its enduring impact on pop culture. These modern interpretations often explore themes of technology's dark side, examining the potential risks associated with virtual reality and immersive gaming experiences. As the gaming industry continues to evolve, the narrative of Polybius serves as a cautionary tale, reminding players and developers alike to consider the psychological implications of their creations. The search for evidence. Despite the compelling narrative surrounding Polybius, concrete evidence of the game's existence remains scarce. Most of the information comes from anecdotal accounts and urban legends, leading many to consider it a hoax or a fabrication. Investigative efforts have turned up little more than hearsay, with no verified copies of the game ever surfacing. In recent years, however, the legend of Polybius has inspired various media adaptations, including documentaries, articles, and even a short film. These explorations often delve into the broader implications of the myth, examining how urban legends form and spread in the digital age. Cultural impact. Polybius has transcended its origins as a mere urban legend, becoming a symbol of the fears and anxieties surrounding technology and entertainment. The story reflects the complexities of the relationship between humans and video games, particularly concerning addiction and the potential for manipulation. The allure of Polybius lies in its mystery. It serves as a reminder of a time when arcades were the center of gaming culture, and the unknown possibilities of video games were a source of both excitement and fear. The concept of a game that could warp reality and manipulate minds resonates with contemporary discussions about video game addiction and mental health. Conclusion. The Polybius Mystery is a fascinating blend of urban legend, psychological horror, and societal commentary. Whether it's seen as a cautionary tale about the potential dangers of gaming or simply an intriguing story born from the imagination of a few, its legacy endures. The legend continues to spark curiosity, inspiring gamers and conspiracy theorists alike to explore the boundaries of reality and fiction. As long as there are arcades and gamers, the story of Polybius is likely to live on, shrouded in mystery and intrigue.